I was going on competitors' Instagrams, and where they were running ads, I would find the ad and I would go into the likes. So the people that they're targeting are people that were interested in clothing and stuff like that. I was DMing all of them, being like, would you be interested in buying from the band if I gave you a discount code?
What he's done is he's found a little tiny hack by obviously contacting people through DMs and getting the sales. Very, very clever. I'm giving this guy a thumbs up.
One thing you're phenomenal at, I don't know many people better than you, honestly, is Facebook ads. How did you get so good with those? Because your return on ad spend is the highest I've ever seen.
Yeah, the average ROAS usually people get is like 2.8. I get like 7.9.
That ROAS, that return on ad spend, which he said I think was like 7.9, that is absolutely astonishing. He's doing very well, but who knows, is it really true? I'm Matthew Fraser, and this is Amazon Ecomm Secrets. I'll be sharing with you the secrets that helped me go from millions in debt to an 8-figure entrepreneur. If you're ready to escape the 9-to-5 and live life on your terms, let me show you the way. Hey guys, Matthew Fraser here. Welcome to today's episode. And we're going to dive back into some reactions. And thank you so much to all those people who sent me messages and feedback about last episode's reactions. Let's dive into these ones now.
I was not planning on filming this video. Oh, for God's sake. I don't even want to say the words, but I know that everything looks so great and we're so incredibly lucky to know for the orders we receive and for the reviews that we also receive for our products. And I can't tell you how happy it makes me knowing that my products are helping people.
Well, I will say in the beginning, my first reaction was that, oh my God, she's crying because things are not going so well. But it seems that in this video, she's crying because she's overwhelmed with the response she's getting from her product going live and people absolutely loving it. And I love this type of video because I really want people to succeed in their business. Let's keep going.
I never thought it would get to the point where I would potentially need to consider closing it down because we're not getting the orders. Ingredients are so expensive, VAT charges, we are getting muscled out, or we have been, by bigger companies with millions of pounds worth of marketing budget. I don't even have hundreds of pounds worth of marketing.
Look, I haven't finished this video yet, but now I'm sort of thinking, well, she is actually crying because things aren't working out. So, oh no, I've made a big mistake here, but let's see how this finishes up.
And I never thought I would be in this situation. And I didn't want to be one of those companies who was pleading for help. But so if you can just share this video, help us bring some attention to the brand, it would literally mean the world because I don't want to give up yet. But this is where we are. And I'm so grateful for all of you.
Well, I'm not really sure where she was even ending up with that, but from what I can gather, she's actually crying. I don't like the sort of the desperation tactic, to be honest. It's a bit sort of like, meh, meh for me. I would rather she actually just talks about how successful her product is and how her customers love her product rather than whinging about other products in the market and companies that are perhaps dominating. So I think the play on this one is probably, I'm going to give her a thumbs down on this one. Talk it up your business, don't talk down your business.
I did like up to 10k in sales. This is a little hack as well. If you don't have money to invest in ads, this is cheeky, but I was going on competitors' Instagrams, and where they were running ads, I would find the ad and I would go into the likes. So the people that they're targeting are people that were interested in clothing and stuff like that. I was DMing all of them, being like, would you be interested in buying from the band if I gave you a discount code?
Wow, this is sneaky. I like this guy because I like people who hustle. And what he's done is he's found a little tiny hack by obviously contacting people through DMs and getting the sales. And kind of like probably siphoning sales from somewhere else and then back to him. Very, very clever. I'm giving this guy a thumbs up.
If you want to get started in e-commerce, selling things online, here's how you do it. The first thing you do is you go on AliExpress and find a winning product. How do you know something's a winning product? Well, 1, you go and check the reviews to see if there's a demand for the product. 2, you check to see competitors to see if anyone else is already selling this product successfully. And 3, you make sure the shipping time is not too long. The second thing you want to do is create a website on Shopify. You want to make it so that it has custom images, custom graphics. You want to put effort into it.
Look, that's very, very clever. You do want to go to AliExpress. I mean, that's just one way of probably 1,000 ways to find products, to be honest, but that is certainly one way. And the other thing he said is, how do you find a winning product? And one of the tools I want to tell you about, which I've used in the past too, is called Zonguru. And Zonguru helps you identify products in the Amazon space that might be of benefit to you. Benefit meaning they have sales volume and they have profit. Let's see what else he says.
Because if it's just a crappy website, no one's going to trust you. So you want to create a website that people can trust.
I see this all the time with clients that come to me. They actually invest a whole bunch of money or not money into a website. Now, and it just looks shit, basically. And because it looks shit, people don't buy from it. So it really actually pays to have a fantastic website, because that's obviously what the customer's seeing, and it's all about the customer's perception, their feeling, and the customer journey through your website to convert to sales.
And the third thing you need to do is the advertising, the marketing side. And you don't have to spend money in order to market. What people are doing now is they're creating a lot of TikToks with their product and they're going viral and people are making thousands of dollars. From there, they'll take that TikTok that went viral and all the money they made and put that into Facebook ads. On top of that, you can also work out deals with influencers to post for free.
That's really, really true. There are a lot of hacks that you can find. A bit like the guy we just saw last time by DMing people in Instagram. This guy's using TikTok. There's a lot of different ways, and I would say don't focus on one way, because you might find that's not the only way, because you want to diversify your advertising and marketing.
And the best part of all of this is if you're drop shipping and using free forms of marketing, you can get into e-commerce for only a couple $100.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a couple of pretty good hacks there. So I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up. He's probably worth listening to.
I bought a house.
How is that possible? You're 12.
It's my money, but like under my dad's name.
What's your name?
Jack Doherty.
Jack?
Jack Doherty.
Jack the Ripper. Thank
Jack,
you. Are you still in school?
Yeah.
My first reaction is, what the hell? How the fuck is this guy 12 and he's buying a house? But let's see what he's going to say of how he actually did it, because so far I'm really intrigued.
How much money have you made from YouTube at 15 years old?
Take a guess. I'll say higher or lower.
Okay, great. Wow. You've been PR trained. You've been media trained.
All right, so we know he's made money through YouTube, but now we're going to go into how much money did he make? And I'm not sure if this video is going to show it, but I would be very interested to know how he made money on YouTube.
If you bought a house, where do you live?
New York.
Okay. Man, where in New
No,
York?
not in Long Island. But the house isn't in Long Island.
Where in Long Island? Where'd you buy the house, kid?
I'm in like Tennessee or something. I'm not sure.
You bought a house in Tennessee. Why?
Because that's where like the ROI is the highest.
ROI. What, kid? Return on investment. Who are you?
I mean, that's the thing. ROI. Who at the age of 12 knows what ROI is, which is return on investment? Whoever's teaching this kid, he's good.
What's your current CPM?
Like 7.
How does he know what that is? I don't even know what that means. How do you know? Who are you? All right, listen.
No, we could go with my boy.
$500,000.
Higher.
You've made more than this 15-year-old kid has made more than
$882,000. A little higher.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, look, hats off to anyone who's making money in this day and age, but especially because this guy's 12, he gets a thumbs up for sure.
One thing you're phenomenal at, I don't know many people better than you, honestly, is Facebook ads. How did you get so good with those? Because your return on ad spend is the highest I've ever seen.
Yeah, the average ROAS usually people get is like 2.8. I get like 7.9. The way I launch ads versus agencies try to bundle up as many ads in like 3-4 campaigns. At Tune in Tokyo's account, I have over 100 active campaigns, and they all have like 10 to 20 different ad sets in each campaign, but every budget is $20 to $30. We don't really spend more than $100 per campaign unless it's like absolutely crushing, but that's my secret sauce.
Well, that's his secret sauce. I would tell you what, that ROAS, that return on ad spend, which he said, I think was like 7.9, that is absolutely astonishing. I've never, even in my own business, never been able to get a ROAS that high. The highest I've been able to achieve across like a single month is probably 4. So, and that was good, right? He's doing very well, but who knows? Is it really true? All right, guys, thank you much for tuning into this podcast of reactions. And if you want to leave more questions or feedback, please go ahead and make sure you also leave a review for us, because that really, really helps me to produce more content and gives me some direction as to what you guys want to hear in the future. All right, thanks so much. Take care. Thanks for tuning into Amazon Ecomm Secrets. If you enjoyed this episode, the best way to show your support is to give a 5-star review on Apple Podcast and Spotify, and make sure to subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss an episode. You can also find more at I'm Matthew Fraser on all social media platforms. Thanks so much. Take care.